What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jermaine, back with a video. Back with another walking tour video. What's up? Wow. But a lot of you guys don't know what this is. But this is a tunnel. Yeah. Whoa, I almost tripped. But yeah, this is a tunnel. As of now, there's a bunch of Safeway carts being stored here. And I don't exactly know where that is on the other side. I think I know where it is, but I don't know if that is actually the other side, because I think it's a lot farther than what it looks like here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this video started. We got a walking tour video going on, and this is this new park that they opened maybe about a year ago. 6 months to a year ago they opened this park. I don't think I've ever been through here, so we can go walk around and explore. Yeah, we want to go actually this way. And yeah, this video is probably gonna be a long one. Yeah, you know how it is. You guys know how I do them. We're going on a walk, you know. Oh, look at this thing right here. It looked like back in the day this used to be something that was open and you can go up and hang out upstairs. It looks like that used to be a waterfall on the rooftop there. Not anymore. It's definitely not a waterfall anymore. It's all dried up. There's like stuff growing up and stuff. Let's go this way. If we go up, what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna exit the park. And we don't exactly want to exit the park because we just want to go around. This is a really cool park. Like, I could actually just make a video just like literally I could just make a video just right here at the park because it's pretty big. There's lots of stuff to see along the way. There's lots of these little dugouts where you can sit and have these like really nice views. There's a really nice dugout over here that's my favorite because it blocks you from like all the wind, and it's just so ideal to sit at. I wonder what they're doing down here. Maybe it could be parking. Maybe this could be some sort of gardening or something, or maybe a building or some sort. We could exit going up this way, but once again, we kind of don't. We want to stay here for a second. There's like no one walking over here. Where is everyone? Where y'all at? Y'all come on out and play. It's not that bad out here. It's another one of those little dugouts. Now, if we want to exit and get back down on that walkway, we can go that way, but we actually don't. We want to go this way. If you're on a bike, you obviously can't go this way. If you're on a bike, what you would do is you would just take this street. You would just go up. There's a hill you could ride up. We could walk up that hill with all the tourists on the weekends, because I'm filming this on the weekend. We could walk up that hill with all the tourists, but instead we're gonna go this way because it's a little bit more quiet and I don't see anyone out, and it's very beautiful. Yeah, so this is private residence, which is kind of confusing because when we're down there, I want to say that maybe that was private too, but it didn't say it, so it's a little weird. It's these like water tanks here. Yes, yes, yes. They have been working on this building for some time. Looks like they're still working on it. They're almost done. I wonder what it's gonna be. It has some, I think this used to have something to do with what that tunnel was back in the day. Here's another one of these little cutout areas where you can sit. But the only difference with this one is you got these trees blocking your view. So it is a nice, cool place to sit, but you got trees blocking the view. There's that walkway there you can walk out on. It's a really nice walkway, by the way. This is the better sit out dugout area because you get a better view here. You can just sit back and look out and block the wind. It's very private. Not too many people come through here. I mean, I haven't seen anyone on this trail since we've been here. Now, if we want to just go up just a little bit higher, you can just take these stairs and we can just go right on top of here. There's some benches you can look out over. But in this video, I don't really have to go all the way up because I kind of want to show you guys this area a little bit more. This is an area I come through quite often because I was like coming through here on the bike. The bike makes this area very, very easy to explore, you know, and you can get here pretty fast. Remember how I was telling you if you're on a bike, you would come up the hill with the tourists? So this is that hill I was talking about, which I don't see many tourists now, but probably at the top of the hill it's a little bit more busier. So this here is a youth hostel. This is the back of the youth hostel. And yeah, I don't know really anything else to say about it. I mean, it's, you know, it's a hostel. Hostels they can be hostile. I'm just sort of walking away to protect the wind from the camera a little bit better. It's right now we got some straight winds coming towards us. There's nothing to block the wind except for my back. We'll go up by this way. Area we can look down, and we got a little protection from these trees over here. Sorry for the wind. We got just a little bit of wind, and I'll be walking closer towards the buildings. When you walk closer towards the buildings, you have less direct winds. And right now we just come off we're sort of in a little pocket of protection there. coming up that hill. And all of our wind protection just vanished. Okay, it's a little bit better now. We're kind of on the top of this hill too, so like I say, it's not really anything to block the wind from us. It gets a little bit better. So as you guys can see straight ahead, this is a big dome. That's where we're gonna go. But we're not gonna go straight there. There is a way that we could walk along Chrissy Fields and go there. I would definitely not do that today because of the gusty winds. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the Marina Neighborhood, which is a lot of fun because it's going through the Marina Neighborhood. It'll be windy until we get out of this park, but once we get closer to the buildings, the wind will go down. This park. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do is remember when we started the video? When we started the video, we're on the other side of this. I don't know if that's the exit of the other side that we started, but I haven't found another one of these tunnels, and I think this is probably the only one. And just imagine if they would have had this open today, you know, that whole route that we just went over, we could have just walked this tunnel and been there in like 5 minutes, you know. And also think about something else. Just imagine if there was a train going through there. You know, if you take a bus today, if you want to go all the way around, you'd have to go all the way around. But if they had a train going through there, gosh, that train could get to this neighborhood so fast. But you know, this is like a nice fancy neighborhood, and you know how it is when you have a neighborhood and you want to keep it one way and you don't want to, you know, I don't really want to get into it too much, but you guys know how it goes. So it looks like I am going to go up because this is Fillmore. No, this is not Fillmore. Fillmore is like 2 or 3 down. But we can go up because it won't be as windy. And the wind is going to kill my video. I want to say this is why you don't see vloggers in San Francisco, because of the wind. No one wants to deal with the wind, yo. Like, no one wants to deal with the wind. Oh wow, look at all these bikes, yo. Some of those drivers are definitely not the smartest people, but it's the weekend, so there's a lot of tourists in the city. People don't know how to drive. They're like, oh, it's my turn to go, so I'm just gonna go. I know it's your turn to go, but you should still wait, because, you know, if you hit one of them, I'm telling you, the police are not gonna be here to help you. You're gonna get messed up before anyone can do anything. You know, like even if you accidentally hit one, you know, it's going to be that 10th guy in the back that didn't see the accident that's going to jump out and just start smashing windows and stuff, you know. So I don't know, just to let you guys know, it's always a good idea to, if you ever see a bunch of bikers or a bunch of skaters in the city, even if you are in the right, it's always best to let them go, because you might be in the right and one of them might hit you, and you know, you have video proof that they hit you, but then someone else comes up and starts punching you in the face, you know. Yeah, so what? That, you know, you didn't hit the other guy, but now you're getting your ass whooped in the middle of the street and you're a tourist and you don't know, you know. And the best thing to do is just wait, I would just say. You know, I'd see a lot of stuff happen in the city. You know, I understand, you know, yeah, I'm in a hurry, it's my turn to go, but you know, you don't want to run over someone just because you're in a hurry. You know, that might not be so good. You know, it was a case in New York. It was a story in New York where, like, it was this Range Rover was driving on the freeway, and it was a bunch of bikes, and of course it was on a weekend, it was on a Sunday, you know, when these things typically happen, when you have a lot of people off work, they go grill out, and they go take the bikes, and group of 20 go for a ride. But I think this was in New York or New Jersey or something. So it was a Range Rover. And I guess the Range Rover, like, a whole bunch of cars got around the Range Rover, and I guess the Range Rover hit one of the cars, hit one of the motorcycles, right? Like, hit one. And the whole thing turned into a very, very sad situation, because, you know, the Range Rover tried to take off. And when the Range Rover tried to take off, it was, you know, other bikers, they're like, we're not gonna let them get away. And then, you know, it went from you know, an accident to, like, now all these bikers are, like, beating the guy up and dragging him out of the SUV, because, you know, eventually the Range Rover hit traffic on the freeway, and when you're on a motorcycle you can go around the traffic, but when you're in an SUV, you hit traffic on the freeway, you're kind of screwed. You know, you can't really just go around. So that happened to the Range Rover, and then the guy got beat up, like, pretty bad. And, you know, a situation like that could totally happen, you know, around here. Because, you know, it would just be an accident, and then one thing leads to another, you know. So I just tell that story because I want people to be careful. Y'all be safe out there. It's a crazy world. Wow, so I'm trying to place an order for Starbucks, and everything's sold out. It's so annoying. Starbucks app is kind of useless nowadays. All right, we're almost in the marina now. Well, we are in the marina, but we're not in the part of the marina where people, like, actually go to. This is sort of like the neighborhood part. But what we'll do is we'll go down Union Street, because we got to get to the Palace of Fine Arts. Once we get to the Palace of Fine Arts, the palace will be busy with tourists. I don't think I've ever filmed that in the daytime, actually. Let's cross. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Thank you. She was like insisting that I go, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna let you go. Cool. All right. Up ahead we have Fillmore. Definitely nothing glamorous about Fillmore at all. Except Fillmore is the street that is known for rags to riches. So I kind of, I'm saying that sarcastically when I say that there's, I'm saying that very sarcastically when I say there's nothing much to Fillmore, because there's a lot of history about Fillmore. There's a lot of, I guess there's history about every street in the city. But there's I don't know, there's a lot of things that point out about Fillmore. I'll tell you something I noticed quite a bit today, because I'm filming this on the weekend. I'm noticing that I'm seeing a lot of kids out. Normally I don't see kids out in the city unless I'm in like, you know, unless I'm in like certain parts of like the Tenderloin or like some nice neighborhoods in the city. But like just on the weekends, you definitely notice a whole lot more, you know, like a whole lot more. You know, I guess school's out and stuff like that. People are off work so they can hang out with their kids. They can bring their kids to the city. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that would explain that. But just on a normal day, like I don't really see kids unless I, you know, take the wrong turn and go through the park, you know. And then there's just a, you know, a group of kids, you know, walking with, you know, 5 people, you know, 5 adults, you know. I don't really see too many kids, especially downtown. Like neighborhoods that I go to, I spend a lot of time in. No, I don't really see too many kids. But like I say, nice neighborhoods for sure. I guess nice neighborhoods are nice neighborhoods. I can't believe I've walked from the starting of that the tunnel like all the way over here. It's kind of a long walk. Which is somewhat of a distance. I'm bummed out that the Starbucks drink is not working. I have that happen so much with Starbucks, like. I just changed it to another store. This item is not sold at this other store either. So I don't know, no Starbucks for me. It's like I just tried it for 2 different stores in 2 completely different locations and they're both sold out. So I'm a little bummed out because like Starbucks is something I can actually get like on the go. You know, like I could plan it out, especially when I want to walk into a video. I don't want to just like stop the video to like, you know, let me get like you know, a case of water, you know. I don't want to stop the video to you know, to do that. That's cross. It's like super windy. It's super warm out here. But it's super bright. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh, what is going on down there? Need to go to the bank. Need some cash. I went to this bar over here, and I think the beer was like $18 for a beer. I was like, huh, like I'm I'm definitely not complaining, but $18 for a beer. I mean, is that, I don't know, is that expensive? Like, I mean, how much does a beer cost at like an NBA basketball game? I'm just curious. Like, is it like $30 there? You know? Because there's other places I go to, like in the city, where you can get like a beer for like $5. But the place over there was like $18, bro. For like a bottle, for like a glass of beer. A pint of beer. It was like $18 because it wasn't, I think it was like $14.99 or something like that. But then it was a tip, and then it was some other things, and it was like $18 or something. And then I think you leave a tip on top of that, because the tip, it wasn't exactly a tip. It was a it says that healthy San Francisco stuff. I don't know. It was like a lot of money, y'all. It was really expensive. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't want to come to this bar. I want to go back to that bar where I can get them $5 beers, you know. I'm like zooming through here. This is the freaking Starbucks that won't let me order that drink I wanted to order for whatever reason. I'm gonna stop for a second, take a little break. Walking tours. Every now and then when I'm doing these videos, like, people will sort of like follow me, right? Maybe they want to stop and say something, or maybe they know me, maybe they don't, you know. I definitely get that every now and then, you know. And I sort of want to stop and wait and see if they say hi or anything, because I don't mind if people say hi. Like, that's totally normal. I don't mind if someone says, "What's up? What's up? I follow you." Actually, let's cross really fast. It's really busy over there. Oh, they got some jazz playing. That sounds good. How's it going? It's so much better than the sidewalk. When you walk on the sidewalk, it feels like I'm walking in a restaurant, you know? So it's like, if I'm like not dressed, like, okay, I feel like awkward, you know? I'm like, damn, I don't mean to interrupt your dinner, you know? I don't like the partlets. I think we should get rid of them. Yeah, but I don't want to start a protest or anything, you know? So don't say that out loud, you know? Don't want y'all to hear it from me. I don't know if I've ever come through here and made a walking tour video at this part of the marina. Have I? It's actually a really, really good weekend to do it. This place is a drunk place, like, no joke. It's one of those places you can go get wasted and go home with like random people. Yeah, it's definitely one. Definitely not a place I'd want to hang out with a name like that, Tipsy Pig. I don't want to hang out in no place that's named fucking Pig, you know. I was busy over here.
Okay, so let's.
Oh, looks like we got one more block. Then I guess we're gonna make it over to the Palace of Fine Arts. Almost to the end. I felt like I should have filmed this from the other way. You know when you're filming and like you just constantly have people like texting you? It's like, I'm gonna have to start cutting my phone off when I've done this. Call you in 10 minutes. Like, stop fucking messaging me. That's really what I want to say. I'm sorry to drop the F-bomb in this video, but it's just really annoying sometimes when you don't want to cut your phone off because you want to be able to talk to people, but then you have people that just keep blowing you up because they know you're doing something and they want to disturb you, and it's like, you really suck. The next time I do this video, I'm gonna cut my phone off so no one can get a hold of me. But like I say, sometimes I like need the phone to do things like look at Google Maps, or maybe someone's messaging me, or you know, I just need it for some other reason. But it's like hijacked because I have to take messages all the time. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to the Palace of Fine Arts. I can't believe I'm actually gonna go here because it's gonna be really busy, and it's not a big deal of being really busy, but I'm just thinking of how I'm gonna have to walk around to get to it. I kind of feel like this video doesn't do it justice because there's so much other stuff in this video, you know, and that one should almost be its own. Really, really quiet neighborhood here. One problem with this neighborhood was the neighborhood that the last big earthquake we had. This neighborhood suffered a lot of damage because it's very flat, as you can see, and it's built on landfill. So when you build stuff on landfill, the only problem you run into is you have things that can sink. And when you have things that can sink, it can be pretty bad. You had a lot of buildings that were, you know, 3-story buildings or 4-story buildings. And the bottom level is parking, right? As you can see, there's lots of parking garages on the bottom level here. Well, some buildings, not a lot of buildings, but some buildings, they basically did what they call a pancake. And that means the bottom floor is gone and the top of the building is just basically sitting on the bottom floor. So just imagine like this part right here, just here on the bottom, and no more of the first level. Someone left their package out. And yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't too big in this neighborhood. I mean, it was actually pretty big in this neighborhood because it happened to a handful of buildings, because a lot of the buildings here were not like earthquake retrofitted. And sometimes I go to make a delivery to some buildings and it'll say on the front on the building that, you know, it'll say earthquake warning, like this building is not it's not retrofitted, like it's not up to earthquake standards. Hint, 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 this building might crash on you, you know? So that's definitely something that it's definitely something to point out. It's definitely something I noticed. I see that a lot in this neighborhood too. You know, you see buildings like that around that, you know, maybe the landlord just haven't got the money to you know, to get it earthquake reinforced, you know. Because it's not cheap, dude. Like, you gotta do a lot of like structural work on the bottom. But also, if you got a building in San Francisco, I think you could probably like, I would think you could like refinance or something like that to pull that off. I'm gonna wait a second. Let's just pause for a second. All right, cool. Oh no, that my hair just hit the camera. This is a very, very popular tourist place. FYI, if you ever hear, just you know, just remind yourself that bad things can happen over here. So, you know, car break-ins, you might want to be careful. It's a very, very popular place. You know, I'm trying not to talk about stuff like that in the videos now. I've talked about, you know, car break-ins and depressing things like that in the past. But I think in the future I won't really talk about it too much. Oh, look at this. How romantical. You are for real in a bubble with the one you want to be with. I don't know if I want to sit in a bubble with Lori like that. No, I'm joking, I do. So here we have it. The Palace of Fine Art. And I guess I just can't do this video if I don't like walk around the long way. So let's walk through the grass. Let's get the feet wet. We'll walk around the long way and then we'll walk through the middle because it's actually really, really cool. I can't believe I haven't put this in another video. I think I may have, but maybe it's gotta be in some video. Yeah, I'm sure this is not my first time filming it. Yeah. Maybe it was like in a vlog or something, like a scene or something, but not just like a full video. Yeah, it's really busy today. We call it Sunday. Sunday fun day. This is kind of reminds me of Central Park in New York almost, or you know, a particular part in Central Park in New York. These definitely don't remind me of Central Park.
ก็วันก่อนนั่นแหละไปพักอย่างเงี้ยก็เป็นเป็ดบอกมามิเป็ดนี่เรากินได้ไหมบอกเป็ดอร่อย
Really quiet around here.
Let's get not a slow and they just didn't tear it down.
on.
Much brighter now. Well, we're in the shade, so it's not as bright. It was like killing me back then. So bright. Okay, so now we're about to go through the middle. We sort of just walked around the side of the park, and then we're gonna go through the middle. And I imagine it would be just as busy. Because it's crazy out here today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got a Verizon cell phone plan today. I did it online. And I was really stoked because I just really wanted to get rid of T-Mobile. I've had T-Mobile for some time, and I'm just looking at my phone bill and I'm looking at like how slow the 5G is. So let's just go test it out with the Verizon. Let's see if they're any faster. I hear that they are. All right, so here we have it. Welcome to the Palace of Fine Arts. There's multiple ways you can go around. You can go around this way, the outside, or you can go around the inside. I like to go around the inside. If you go around the outside, you're basically going around like the backside, the perimeter. It's a cool way to view it too. But in this case, we're gonna go this way. Nice views over here.
It's the only stick I got.
Always see people
No way. No, I'm not saying it.
taking wedding photos. This is a really popular wedding photo spot. And then of course you see a lot of Instagram shots like this right up here. And this is the inside. Here we have it. It's just a walkway around the outside. It's the walkway that we're on. And then there's that bike trail. Well, they say no bikes, but like there's another trail that goes on the outside perimeter. It's really, really nice at night, actually. It's very, very lit up through here.
आठ है आठ ये क्या 8 साइड है 4 नहीं होना चाहिए भाई मैं वो तो 3 यूनिट है
A great place to take photos and create some memories of your trip in San Francisco.
We must have passed it. We're right now. We're actually not.
It's not bad. Excellent. Ooh. Ah. Looks like we're almost out of this maze and we can cross the freeway or Lombard Street, aka the freeway.
Push the button.
So Friday night skate night is this is a pretty popular spot that they always stop at, and you know, Friday night it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a different crowd out. It's not as many tourists. It's more it's not like it's definitely not the same. It's not the same daytime tourists, right? But I don't want to say it's people that live in this neighborhood, you know, because it's this is what it is, like, you know, it's a place to come to the park and smoke weed, you know what I mean? It's not yeah, you guys get where I'm going. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up in just a second. I'm gonna show you guys Lucas Studios because there's this really nice park area I really adore. It's right across the street here, and once again, putting this at the very end of this video, it definitely doesn't do its beauty justice because this place across the street is pretty insane. There's also a Starbucks there, so I can grab some coffee. So that's why I'm gonna. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh shit! Let's cross. Cool. Yes. What another long video. How long is this video? Holy cow. 48 minutes. I think they're getting longer and longer. If you guys like the long videos, let me know. I'll keep them coming. Yeah, here's Lucas Studios. And like I say, I'm gonna get ready to wrap the video up. This is a very green, beautiful, lush area. We started in the Presidio, and well, I guess that's not that we didn't start in the Presidio, but we started on like this government land type thing, and now we're ending in the Presidio. It's just really beautiful around here. All the trees are very manicured. They got these nice little palm trees that are starting to grow up. Oh my gosh, there's another park over here I'm gonna have to show you guys. It just opened up. If it haven't just opened up, it's just about to open. But it's a really interesting park how they mix the park in with the freeways. And yeah, that might get a lot of you wondering, how do you mix a park in with the freeways? But they did it. That's what they did. That's what we do in SF. We create solutions. And they definitely created one. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I love all of y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to play in SF. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, yo. Bye-bye.